everybody, Aaron Blaze here. It is Friday. We're back for another live stream. It's August 12th.
Woohoo!
Yes. We've been cranking on Snow Bear. Cranking. Let me show you what we got so far. I've been doing the shot, this underwater shot of our Snow Bear kind of swimming up to these orcas. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to show it to you here, just a little bit smaller so it'll play smoother. First, I'm going to show it to you with overlaid with the storyboard so you can see.
Sorry, I didn't switch to your desk. That's my fault.
Oh, that's okay. So first I'm going to show it to you with the orcas, the storyboards, so you can see kind of where the orcas are. The orcas are going to pop from pose to pose, and you're going to see an overlay of the bear, but it'll give you a sense of what the shot's like. So here's the shot with the animation that I've been working on. This is about a week's worth of work, week and a half. I'm getting it all in between right now, and then I'm going to be going on to animating the whales. And here the mama whale comes in and says, "Nope, don't touch my baby." So there's that. Let me show it to you without the whales so that it's not distracting, and you can see the animation. So it's coming out pretty nice. I'm really happy with the fluidity of it and everything. And we're going to be adding bubbles. Obviously, it's going to be in color. When the other whales are in there, it's going to be nice right through this section. This all needs to be in between still, so it's not so jerky. But it's really, really cool. I'm really happy with it. And I was going to show you a little section here of actually how it plays in continuity. So here's a section. I'll just show you what we've got. Oops, where's my cursor? There it is. And once again, keep in mind, he's not painted yet, so he's just line test over the color background.
And this is temporary score. Actually,
yeah, very temporary score.
Just turn the score down a little bit, Aaron, because I don't want the video to get flagged by.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'll just turn it down, way down.
Yeah.
And this is how we build the reels. Usually it'll be a little bit rough. This is, before it gets painted, these are the line tests over the backgrounds. Everything's a little bit lighter so the line test shows up. But once the character is painted, like in this shot, coming up right here, then the background will be in its full glory. Then we cross-dissolve to the next section where he sees the whales under the ice. He gets all excited. We cut under the ice and he dives in. That's a shot we did last week or 2 weeks ago. And then here's our shot that we're working on now. So now you can see how the continuity works. And I'm just going through the entire short right now and pretty much just animating it linearly, from start to finish. Usually, with a big crew, like when we were at Disney, we would animate a movie, we'd have 30 or 40 animators and everybody takes a piece, so it's done like a puzzle.
So yeah, I actually want to announce a couple things related to the making of Snow Bear.
Yes.
We are now doing multiple streams a week on the production of Snow Bear. Some of you may have missed this. If you head over to creatureartteacher.com and become an annual member or monthly streaming member, you can actually get access to these live streams. So we're doing twice a week, every Tuesday and every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We're doing a making of the entire production process of Snow Bear. Plus, as a member, you get access to all of our other courses and everything. And on top of that, this is your last weekend to take advantage of our buy one, get one promotion on annual memberships. So whether you're a monthly member or annual member, you get access to these Snow Bear exclusive streams. And right now is your last chance to get our best deal ever on annual memberships. So
and I got to say, it's been really fun having the annual member doing those streams because they're more intimate. If you want to be part of something that's a smaller group, because everybody gets their questions answered, and it's a nice group, and it's a nice way to do it. And we do those at an earlier, and we go for a longer period. Lately, we've been breaking at lunch, but there's nothing later on to keep me from coming back after lunch and moving, and just drawing all day. So that's part of what, and the cool thing is everyone's been able to watch, how it just builds from the start, how we've, from nothing to building the cartoon. So it's cool.
Yeah, and then we've got a bunch of other stuff to announce today. One of
Yes.
which is we have a brand new course up for pre-order. Aaron, you want to tell them about it? The slide is
Yeah.
up.
So I've been thinking, first of all, I've been doing Snow Bear and kind of took a break from doing courses, but I came up with an idea the other day of doing this course on gesture drawing, just because I've been, just over the years seeing students and myself, when I was thinking about when I was a student, what I thought about gesture drawing, and I see so many people that just treat it as just quick, messy drawing, which it's not. Gesture drawing is the most important stage, I think, of drawing. It's where you lay down the idea in the most dynamic way you can, and yes, it is just a few strokes here and there, but it really is trying to find the poses, and it's just a quick way of drawing that enables you to find the strongest visual idea that you can. And it's gesture drawing not just for humans and animals and characters and things like that, but there's gesture drawing for landscape, there's gesture drawing for objects, things like that. And so I thought it would be fun to put together a course and kind of cover all that kind of stuff. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And we decided to go ahead and put it up for pre-order now, and we'll have it out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, the course is scheduled to come out on August 31st, so that's
Yeah.
our release date. And this is actually our biggest pre-order discount we've ever given on a course either, so you can pick it up for just $10. So
Yeah, it's going to be, it's 80% off.
Yeah.
I was like, what? But it's okay. It's okay. But today we thought it would be fun to do some gesture drawing today to get everybody in the mood and show you what it is I'm talking about. So I thought I'd do some animal gesture drawing today.
yeah, so let's
So I've got some reference. I'm going to do some out of my head. Let's just play with it. Just maybe we take some suggestions of animals that people want to see, and I can see if I can draw them or not, and we'll just dive in. So today it's just Nick and I. Dustin's at home doing his thing, and so we are going to start drawing.
Yep. So I'm fielding questions from all of our platforms today, so bear with me as I try to jump.
Oh,
around.
bear with me. I'm drawing a bear.
Oh, are you? Wait, you started with a bear? That's way to break out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I know. So weird, isn't it?
I like to see that. Like to see that. So
So when I'm gesture drawing, what I'm trying to do is I want to find that flow, get the general rhythm of the body. You'll see that I'm using probably a few less lines than people normally draw with when they do their gesture drawing, because a lot of people will get really scribbly with it. And I try not to get really scribbly with it. I try to be kind of direct. And that's one of the techniques I'm going to show you, is just how to be direct with your drawing.
if you want to get into teaching animation, what age would you say is the best?
As far as the student?
I'm not sure. Do they mean the age they should be as a teacher, or the age?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but as a student, I think any age. I mean, I think from about age 10 onward, you can start, really getting the concepts of animation.
Yeah, I would say so. That seems about right.
So here, what I'm doing is, I'm trying not to refine it too much, but there it is. This is probably about a 2-minute sketch, and there's my drawing, and that to me, this to me is a gesture, and it shows. It's a great way to get a pose in, and a lot of times I'll go in and I'll hit some of these areas of the anatomy a little harder, just to darken them up to see how it's going to look.
And Julia says, how about maybe drawing an ape?
An ape. All right, Julia, I'll take that challenge.
And a lot of people are saying that a lot of our members that are on today's live stream are saying they've really been enjoying the snow bear making of streams.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're going to take you for that when we do these membership streams. We're taking you through the entire process of the making of snow bear. So storyboarding, animation, music production, editing. So if you head over to Creature Art Teacher and become a member, either monthly or annual, you'll get access to both. Or get access to the streams. Words no worky.
I'm
How long
drawing.
do you time your gesture poses for practice? Nate wants to ask.
I don't really time them anymore. I mean, you can time them if you want.
Well, if you're doing
but
in a figure drawing setting,
Yeah, I mean,
that's probably
it's
what they're
usually a
referring
couple
to.
of minutes.
Yeah,
you know.
2 to 5 minutes. You know.
Yeah, once I get past like the 2 or 3 minute mark, then I start rendering. You know, so a gesture for me is more in that 2 to 3 minute realm. So let's take this. That was my first little ape. I'm doing these out of my head, so
And then
let me try another one.
YouTube comments say, after this, draw a fox and a horse.
A fox and a horse. All right.
How about a tiger? The requests are coming in fast. Someone says, is it just me or is Nick's mic quiet? Crispy Cactus says that on Twitch. It might be I was far away from the mic. Let me know how that is. Yep. I was just too far away from the mic. This is a directional mic, and I'm bouncing around doing stuff, and I keep forgetting that. I need to just set up another wireless lav like you.
Yeah.
We have that ability.
Let me shrink this up.
Oh, and another thing, we are only 8 days to go until our next live event. On Saturday, August 20th, Aaron is teaching an all-day workshop on paper animation.
Yes.
It's actually it's.
And we still got spots for that.
We still got spots for that, although it's been selling out quickly. And if you go to creatureartteacher.com/live, you can still get in on that. And if you are not able to tune in and watch it live, as long as you pre-register, you'll be able to watch it as a replay after the event. So, but only if you pre-register.
There's another ape. I got to change gears. Someone said a fox.
A fox and a horse. I don't know if they meant in the same drawing.
Well, I'm not putting them in the same drawing.
Oh, come on. Dance, artist, dance. Oh, and someone said they wanted to know the link to the gesture pre-order. I put it in the comments, but if you go to creatureartteacher.com/gesture, it'll get you right over there.
You know how foxes like to do that jump up in the air before they
And
pounce?
Autumn on Facebook says a dog would be a lot of fun. I think they have very expressive gestures. I also think a fish would be an interesting challenge.
Here's a fox jumping up. Trying to get that flow. I'm going to think about the animation of it. So let's take that, move it over here.
Can you draw these out of your head so fast because you draw animals regularly?
Yes. All the time.
Michelle asks, can I use a Wacom on a gaming PC setup? Absolutely. If you got a machine that's good enough for gaming, it'll absolutely be good enough for drawing.
So this is the other cool thing about doing your gestures is that you can do what I'm doing here, which is figure out emotion. Not emotion, but motion. See, I'm figuring out his little nose dive that he does. He's up in the air. Here's where he gets that reverse in the body. The legs are starting to come up.
Have you ever done any animation in Adobe Animate? And if so, how did you feel about it?
I have not.
Yeah, Adobe Animate is Flash. It's vector based, so Aaron works in TV Paint because it's bitmap based, so it's more like drawing with an actual pencil. I personally have done a bunch in Adobe Animate, and it's fun. I enjoy it. You can do a lot with it. It's just different look. A lot of television productions done in Adobe Animate. It's also, they've added a lot of character puppet rigging stuff to it now. Any chance you could make this a quick brown fox that would be jumping over a lazy log?
Well, they tend to go in nose first. Like this.
Twitch question. What was your favorite part about working on Brother Bear, and what was your least favorite part?
My favorite part was, I love every aspect of it, but I really, you know, I'm a wannabe musician, and if I hadn't been a visual artist, I probably would have been a musician growing up, and I really love doing the music, the score, the songs, you know, working with Phil Collins. All of that was a lot of fun.
And I did not realize it. Apparently today is World Elephant Day.
Yes, I did
So
see. I saw
someone
that
says,
this
how
morning.
about drawing an elephant?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So here, there he is diving up in the air. So this is really where, you know, doing these gestures really comes in handy. Is let's have him go right into the snow. There's the snow right there. Whoops, that's a giant eraser. This is where you know, doing these gestures really comes in handy, is doing things like these thumbnails like this. There we go. Get all kinds of compression right here.
Wait, you worked with Phil Collins on the score? The Phil Collins who sang In the Air Tonight?
Yes, I did.
Yep. He did the soundtrack for Brother
Yeah, he
Bear.
did some of the score. Mark Mancina did most of the score. Phil did a little bit of the score because he was really interested in.
But Phil did the songs.
But
the
he
singing
did
songs.
all the songs. But he also scored the bear hunt. Mark worked with him on that. But he was, like I said, he was very interested in there's his feet sticking out. Snow coming up.
Any reason why you're not using your usual sketching brush today?
I just thought I'd switch it up. That's all. And we'll squash that tail.
I love the music from Brother Bear. Did you write any of the lyrics?
No, Phil Collins wrote the lyrics.
But you gave feedback because
I did, yeah. The way it would work is we would pitch him the sequence, then he would go away and come up with ideas lyrically for the song, and he'd call us. We'd have a meeting. Sometimes he'd call us at home. I remember my sister, I was putting in some new floors. My sister's a big Phil Collins fan, and we were putting in new floors in my house, and I was in the middle of working, and so the phone rang, and I asked my sister to grab it for me, and it was Phil Collins, and she about had a cow. So there he is, up in the air, and then he's landing. You can see the little squash, the way they squash when they hit the snow. So there's our little sequence. But look how quickly we were able to do that because we were doing it as gestures. See there?
Peculiaria says, hi, I'm a member. I didn't get a chance to tune into any of the streams so far. I'm hoping I'll be able to join this week, but not sure where to find it. Will you be emailing the links again? Yes, we will sound out another link, but on the website on Creature Art Teacher, if you log into your account and you're a member, right on the left-hand side on the dashboard, there's now a link that says Snow Bear live streams. So it always lives at the same spot, and you can watch all of the past ones there too.
All right, let's see. Okay, I got to do a horse now. Holy moly! All right.
Moving fast. I like this.
Yeah.
Art exercises. This is like art cardio.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What am I going to do here?
Did you enjoy the movie Encanto?
I did.
Directed by your former apprentice, Byron Howard.
Yes.
who also did Bolt and Tangled and Zootopia, right?
Yep.
James wants to know, do you recommend using a drawing tablet like a Wacom instead of drawing apps on the iPad?
It's just it depends on what you're comfortable with, really. That's really what it comes down to. I mean, I use my Wacom all the time only because that's what I use in the studio. There we go.
Tools are just tools. Like Aaron will jump over to an iPad if he's on an airplane
Yeah, exactly.
or out and about, and you know.
So whatever you're comfortable with, really.
Procreate has come far enough, or come far along enough. There's a lot of professionals using it all day. You know.
You notice I'm forcing myself. I'm using like a big thick brush that forces me to not get noodly and detailed with it.
Again, for those who joined in late, I want to let you know that we just put up a brand new course for pre-order. If you go to creatureartteacher.com/gesture, it's 80% off during our pre-order sale, which is the lowest we've ever done a pre-order. And that price will go up when the course comes out, and the course will come out at the end of the month. It's slated to be released on August 31st. How about a honey badger fighting a scorpion?
There you go. Trying to get this horse to stop overlapping the horse I just drew. I keep drawing into it.
A first-time chatter on Twitch says, which part of the drawing process do you like the most? One day I discovered that laying in basic colors is a bit boring.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the last third. The last third of the drawing is probably my favorite period, because the beginning I really struggle to find it.
And then Goblet Wielding on Twitch asks, how closely did you work with the concept art created for Aladdin?
Oh, 0. No, I just came on as an animator.
Well, and character designer, you designed Raja.
Yeah, but I mean, when I think of concept art, I'm not thinking of...
You're thinking of visual development.
Yeah. There we go. So you can see, keeping them really basic, you can come up with some nice dynamic poses.
Will the gesture drawing course contain both animals and humans? Because I might be very interested.
It's going to be animals, humans, landscape, objects, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you how to do gesture drawings of trees. I'm going to show you how to do gesture drawings of, all kinds of stuffed things. Come on, Aaron. There we go. Whoops. Trying to pack them all in here. We're going to fill this whole page with gesture drawing.
Martin says Dustin's pretty quiet today. Is he even there? Nope.
He's not here. He decided to sleep in today, so he stayed home.
Facebook question: have you ever seen meerkats in the wild?
No, I've never seen a meerkat in the wild.
We've seen mongoose, which kind of behave similarly, and from a distance, I've mistaken them for meerkats.
Whoops.
Who is Ube? It works. I've never known how to pronounce his name. The guy who designed
UBI Works?
UBI Works. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Who is he?
He was an animator back in the old days.
He designed Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of...
Shelly asks, Aaron works in TV Paint and Photoshop? Yes, he does. This is Photoshop today, but for animation, he uses TV Paint. As Olivia Newton-John recently passed away, do you prefer Grease or Xanadu?
Grease.
Erica says, draw an elephant.
Oh yeah, elephant. Let me get rid of this guy. I was trying to draw a honey badger, but I can't draw. I don't have a honey badger in my head. I was kind of getting there.
It's okay. The honey badger doesn't care.
Yeah. Elephant. Oh, first of all, why don't I try bringing it over here a little bit.
Will you offer a TV paint course on animation that we could get on your website? I was looking for one, but I didn't see it. So all of Aaron's animation courses are done in TV paint,
Yes.
but they're not software specific. So our courses are designed in a way that you can follow along in whatever software you're using. However, Aaron is using TV paint in all of the animation courses.
Always. Yeah. I love TV paint.
We are actually in the early phases of planning out a course specifically on the ins and outs, like a more technical course on the ins and outs of TV paint. But that's going to be a little bit of a ways off, but that is in the works down the line as well.
I'm just doing a boring little side shot just to get more in depth so I can get my brain wrapped around. I'm bopping around from so many different forms. I gotta get my head in the right place here.
When it comes to drawing tablets, does it matter in your opinion, does it matter if it's a big or small in size, or it all comes down to personal preference and maybe even budget?
Well, it's going to be all of that. It's going to be personal preference, budget, whatever.
But as a general rule, you prefer
I prefer bigger. Yeah, I always like bigger. I like to draw big. If I'm drawing, when I go to the zoo to draw, I like to bring a big 18 by 24 newsprint pad.
Tree of Life says, oh, okay, I guess I'll have to wait for that because I know you have some older tutorials on it. TV Paint has not changed since those tutorials came out. So everything that's in those tutorials still applies. In fact, it's still TV Paint 11. It's 11.5, but it's nothing that's going to make a difference. 11.7 is about to come out. Matthew says, thanks so much for mentioning the paper animation course would be available to watch offline. I just went and pre-registered. Yes, yeah, that's always the same with all of our live workshops, our paid live workshop events. We want them to be, they're like ticketed events, so there's only a limited number of spots, but you always get a replay available to you that you can watch as many times as you want after the fact. Got a first-time chatter that says on Twitch, says I was looking for a live stream to watch while I was drawing, and I found yours, and I love the way you simplify shapes and lines. I'm going to camp here for now. Have a great live stream.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, for people who don't know, we've got so many regulars that come back that we interact with every week. There's always new people every stream, and who might not know who Aaron is or his background. Aaron was with Disney for 21 years. He worked on Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Mulan. He directed Brother Bear, worked on Pocahontas, did a bunch of Roger Rabbit shorts.
Yeah.
He worked in animation as a director, a character designer, and a supervising animator. So, and continues to still work in the industry. Recently did stuff on Wolfwalkers. We're working on our own in-house animated short called Snow Bear.
My drawings are getting smaller and smaller. I got to pick this up a
You
little
can
bit
always
here.
folder them up. And have you ever visited the Disney archives?
Oh, yeah.
And if so, what did you get to see?
I've seen a lot of the Pinocchio stuff, Bambi, lots of backgrounds, rough animation I flipped through, Jungle Book, Sleeping Beauty, all the classics. All the classics. It was very, very cool. I got to turn the fan on, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. What is your process like when designing a character for animation?
I start out doing research. That's my first thing I do, depending on what my character is and what kind of creature it is. Hopefully that's not going to get too loud.
That's pretty loud. We'll see if
No, I know, but it might. It gets
level
going
out,
in
yeah,
there.
once it gets to up to speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, we have a full character design course on our website, and it's only $5 right now. And it's, I want to say, 20 hours long. Let's see, I can't remember.
So here you can see I'm really trying to find those shapes.
16 hours. And then someone wants to know, I really want to participate in that live event. Is it interactive? It's interactive in so much as we do Q&A, sort of like these live streams.
Yeah, and you can draw along with me as I'm drawing.
Absolutely, and we encourage you to. We don't have any way to see your work, although usually after the fact we invite everybody to upload their work. Zanji says, I got animation paper, light board, and a peg bar for the workshop. Any ideas how to rig up the peg bar and light board so it doesn't stays put and doesn't scratch? I would just tape it down.
Yep,
just tape it.
Just tape it.
That'd be fine.
That's how I always did it. If I brought work home with me, I would just bring my peg bar home with me. I wouldn't even use a light table, and I would just tape it down on a drawing board. Back in the old days.
Is a hippo or a Cape buffalo more deadly to humans in Africa?
Hippos kill more people than any other animal in Africa. So if you're going by deaths, hippos. But Cape buffalo is nothing to sneeze at. For sure.
How about a slow, Don on Facebook asks, how about a slow moving gesture like a turtle or a sloth?
How about a sloth in a sprint pose? Let's see.
YouTube comment, hi from India, Aaron. I just watched your sketchbook video and laughed at the Goofy Panda sketch, and I learned something from every sketch.
I'm glad. And hello.
Do you guys know where I can buy an Acme Punch? I know that you can get them online at cartoonsupplies.com. I haven't seen one on Amazon because I actually looked when we were doing this course to provide a link to it. You can buy paper that's already punched on Amazon.
Hello, Williston, Florida. Goodbye, Williston, Florida.
You can also use a standard 3-hole punch, and they make peg bars that fit a standard 3-hole as well.
These are completely out of my head, folks, so I could be completely off on these.
How do you pick color for shadows? When is it cool or warm in tone?
It's usually cool. Shadows are usually cool and relative to the light that's being put in there. But you can have more ambient type lighting situations, and your shadows could get a little warmer, and your light areas can get a little cooler. They could move towards each other. Shadows in general are cool relative, like I said, to the light that's there. But you can have warm colored shadows. It's just that they might be cooler than the warm areas of the painting. I mean, you can switch it up and just play with your warm and cool and see what you come up with.
So again, for people that just joined us late, we are currently running a buy one, get one free sale on memberships, where you can buy one for yourself and send the other one as a gift, or you can split it with someone and, you know, both go halvesies, however you prefer to do it. That's available to new members and existing members. So if you're an existing member, you can renew early and still take advantage of that offer. And it gets you immediate access to over 500 hours of art and animation lessons on our website. We've got figure drawing, we've got Procreate courses, concept art, visual development, character design, ZBrush courses, and you also get exclusive access to our making of Snow Bear live streams that we're doing on a bi-weekly basis now. So this is your last weekend to take advantage of that buy one, get one sale.
I'm trying a different angle. I'm trying something a little harder. Just want to give myself a little bit of a challenge for the elephant. Like we're looking at him going up a hill.
What are your YouTube question? What are your thoughts on tattoos, and do you have any?
Yes, I have one. I think tattoos are awesome if you got the right, it's the right reasoning behind it, and I don't think it's something that should be taken lightly. To me, we always call them sacred marks. They're there for a reason. Whoops.
And Renee asks, do you go over the basics of making a pose in your new course, or is it more of an advanced course?
No, I'm gonna be talking about that a lot, actually. Finding the thrusts and finding the like I'm trying to do here, the fluidity of a pose. So you can see here, I'm trying to find that, because one thing I always say is take the time to just get in there and be bold, and that's what gesture drawing is all about, is finding that pose, because you can always go in and make the drawing pretty.
Martin says the members only live streams are pretty cool. You learn so much. I just learned what a Xerox machine is.
That's right.
Aaron, did you know that Mark Mencina, who worked with you on Brother Bear, wrote the songs for Moana?
Yes.
He wrote the score for Moana.
He wrote the score, yep. I did know that.
because Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the songs, I believe.
He also did August Rush, which is the guitar movie with the what's that creepy kid's name? He did the new Psycho. Not Psycho. Yeah, was it Psycho? No, the TV series.
Psycho. Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
But anyway, he did August Rush. He's an amazing guitar player. He's got an incredible collection of guitars, and so he did that too. And he actually played the guitars in the movie. He and I really hit it off really well. We had a good time working together. That page is full. Let's do another page.
Folder it up.
Yep. Actually, one thing I want to do, super fast. Just really, really quick. I like to just throw a little tone over these just to get them to pop a little bit better. Keep them loose. Yeah, this is going to be a fun course.
Twitch question. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, because this is my favorite. I love being able to just sit down and do like 50 drawings in an hour, you know, or 25 or whatever it is. It's just better that way. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say we got a Twitch question from a first-time chatter. Do you prefer drawing on digital medium or traditional paper?
You know, I love the drawing experience either way, but I probably have to say on paper just because I like having the drawing afterwards. If you ask me about animation, I actually prefer animating digitally than I do on paper nowadays. But as far as just drawing, I love drawing on paper. It's just nice and tactile. But doing what we're doing today is great. So, yeah, gesture drawing and getting good at gesture drawing. And I wouldn't say I'm good, but I feel I'm getting more comfortable with it as I get older. Getting good at gesture drawing it's a lifetime pursuit. I used to get so frustrated because I'd see people that were good at it, and it was like this secret that I couldn't unlock for myself. And so I'd go back and work harder and work harder and work harder. And it really, a lot of it comes down to just having the knowledge of what it is that you're drawing, and being able to take that knowledge and simplify it in your brain into something that's artistic, I guess. I don't know what the right word is, but we save this. On my computer, yes. Gosh, I hate that little message. Let's put
me
this.
too. I haven't even looked, but I hope it's in preferences. There's got to be a way to disable that.
Yeah. Project Dolphin. We're going to put this in live stream images. And we'll call this live stream gestures. All right. Let's do another group. Take these and put them in a folder. Folder them up. Oops. Wrong. See, a lot of times I won't know where I'm going with the drawing, and so I can come in and just kind of find a flow.
Fun Film Animation says, "Hi, Aaron Blaze.
Hey,
Was animating for Aladdin challenging?"
yeah. I mean, I was a young animator, so everything was challenging. I mean, and it not to say that as I get older it wasn't challenging anymore. It's always challenging. But yeah,
It was also your first character.
it was my first character, and yeah, it's definitely challenging. Lately, I've been doing a lot of obviously polar bear swimming, and the way I did a lot of that is just to find these poses. Is just find this line of action, and then try to draw. Try to draw the anatomy over the top of it.
Well, one other thing I want to let people know is that yesterday, actually it was the day before, was World Lion Day, and Aaron put out, this is something we've done several of the
You okay? Are you all right?
Yeah. Several of the past few years, Aaron has done a limited edition signed and numbered print. And we still have a few of the World Lion Day 2022 posters left over. So they're signed and numbered. If you head over to creatureartteacher.com, they're available now. Once they're gone, they are gone forever. So we've still got a few of those left if you want to check them out.
I didn't like that one I was drawing.
Not
So rather than fight it, I just said, start over.
not the lion poster, the drawing you were just doing.
Yes.
Someone says it's really cool how international your audience is.
I love it. We love it. We love when we go to a different country, we always find someone, that knows us. And that's really cool.
I recently enrolled in a man, my words are failing today. I recently enrolled in a programming university, and to celebrate, I bought some new colored pencils. Do you have any tips on working with colored pencils?
Yeah, just build them up slowly. You don't want to get too thick too fast, because then you've got too much wax buildup. So take your time.
Donald says, greetings, looking good. I am so looking forward to your paper animation course coming up.
Oh yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, we've not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So 8 days away, on Saturday, August 20th, we've got an all-day paper animation workshop, and the spots are limited for that. Go to creatureartteacher.com/live.
There he is, diving down.
Can you maybe do a dragon or a cold-blooded creature or reptile? Somebody earlier suggested a monitor lizard.
That's a good idea. Let's see what I can do there. I'm not sure. Once again, this is all out of my head, so forgive me. All right, let's find that line of action.
And someone just asked, if I pre-order the course, will it always be available? Yes, so, and they actually say available for download, so I do want to point something out. Yes, no matter how you order it, you always get lifetime access to our courses. This particular course, this is the first time we're doing this. We want to give people more choices. So we found that a lot of people only watch the streaming versions, and some people only watch the download versions or need the download versions. So we wanted to give you an opportunity to save more money. So if you only want a streaming version, you can only get the streaming version for $10. And yes, you still get lifetime streaming access. Or for $5 more, you can get lifetime download access. So basically, we're just trying to give you some options. But either way, you get access forever. So pick what's right for you. And Alexander says, greetings from Venezuela.
Nice. Greetings. That's my attempt at a monitor.
Have you ever been to Finland?
I have not. Let's try another pose of a monitor.
And Matthew says, not gonna lie, sometimes I wish more artists spoke Portuguese so I could more easily share my thoughts in a more genuine way. Yeah, we've been to, I don't know if you're in Portugal or Brazil. I'm assuming Brazil. We've been down to Brazil several times. We always have a great time down there. We've actually subtitled a lot of our courses in Portuguese. We're trying to add more all the time.
Yeah. The it's not working out. See, that's what I like about working in gesture form is that you're not wasting a lot of time. But yeah, we find that one of our second biggest market is probably Portuguese, I would assume.
Well, it's Spanish.
Speaking, oh, yeah, Spanish and then Portuguese.
Yeah.
Because Brazil's got a really big
Animation community.
animation community.
And art community in general, yeah.
Yeah. Let's try a different angle. That's kind of fun. Trying to find a place I can fit them in nicely here. Oh well. I like drawing lizards.
Yeah, you get a fun, especially with that tail, you get a fun
Yeah.
curve. Got another first-time Twitch viewer, I believe, who says, I have to tell you thanks because I'm drawing giraffes and I got stuck and then I found your live stream. I'm drawing a lot more to relax and a lot more loose. I'm finally getting the movement I wanted.
There you go. That's how you got to do it.
Twitch question or comment. Someone says, every time I see a monitor lizard, I always think of Joanna from Rescuers Down Under.
Yeah. Well, that's how the way I got my job when I got promoted to animator was there was an animator that left the studio and it left a spot open. And we just happened to be making, we were just finishing up Roller Coaster Rabbit and we were just getting started on the Rescuers Down Under. And so I did an animation test. I just animated a shot of Joanna. I've still got it. I've actually got it in my drawer in the back room there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And
we should shoot it one day.
Yeah. So I did this shot of Joanna, and they liked it, and so I got promoted to animator. And so The Rescuers Down Under was my first feature film as an animator.
Now, you didn't animate Joanna in the film, though.
No, I didn't. I did do a lot of the prison animals, though. That was pretty much, that was my lot in life. But I did a little bit of Cody, a tiny, tiny little bit. There we go. Sue fits right in there. I'm trying to remember how iguana heads are shaped. They're kind of blocky. There's a lot of iguanas in South Florida now.
Erica says, I want to see that animation. And Martin wants to know if you were going to maybe do a big oil or acrylic painting of Glenn and his snow bear.
Our snow bear?
Yeah, well, Glenn the polar bear and his snow bear, he's asking.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't even think about doing an oil painting of it. That's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, you just, doing this kind of drawing, you can just come up with so many different little poses. And then you can, when you like something, then you can finish it up.
What is your favorite scene from your favorite Disney film Bambi, which is released 80 years ago tomorrow?
It's, oh really? Wow.
The 80th anniversary, August 13th, 1942.
It was the, it's the scene where we first, I can't remember, it's when right after Bambi's born, and it's spring, and we open with her walking through the forest, and it's kind of this wide shot, and it's a multi-plane shot going laterally, moving across, and you have all these layers, and she's walking, and it's just such a naturalistic, beautiful shot. I always think about it when I go walking out in the forest near our home, and I want to try to emulate that. I want to try animating, just to do an environmental shot, just a beauty shot. I want to do like a 15, 20-second shot of the deer that we have kind of walking through the forest. I think it'd be really cool. Tuck them right up in there. There we go. Make some room. Oh, deer. How about we draw a deer?
Great idea. So for those people who might just be joining us, we've got a brand new gesture drawing course available up for pre-order over at creatureartteacher.com/gesture. It's 80% off for a limited time during the pre-order. And in that course, it's going to be a lot of what Aaron's doing today, but to a more extensive level in an instructional format where Aaron's going to take you through both animal and human gesture drawing. as well as landscapes, objects.
I see so many deer out there.
I know you've brought over a lot of different animators from various different movies to teach on your website. Any chance of getting one of the guys from Treasure Planet? It's the movie that got me into animation.
Trying to think if anyone in our group has.
Well, Glenn worked on Treasure Planet. Glenn Keane.
No, I know, but he's not on our website though.
Yeah, no, I know. Did Travis do anything?
Um,
The Treasure Planet? I don't think so.
no, Travis didn't. Trying to think. No, none of my group, but yeah, definitely. I like Treasure Planet too.
Also, just so you know, that new course, as with all of our courses, is included automatically with our annual membership, which is right now, buy one, get one free. So that's the cool thing about that membership, is if you buy a membership, you get everything that's available on the website, plus everything we release over the next 12 months. What's your favorite Silly Symphony short?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I'm trying to think.
Getting this fluidity and bending the back in the right place, I always, you always got to struggle to find that. Plus I want a deer, especially whitetail, they run with those tails up in the air like that.
Oh, Three Little Pigs. That's the one I was thinking of. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, of course, that's a great one. That looks a little wonky. Drawing through, draw through. Right there.
Do you ever feel bored after all these years of drawing?
I don't. You'd think you would, but I just don't.
Any news on the art collaboration with James Gurney?
Yeah, I just saw his video today, so we're going to be getting the painting in the mail probably in the next, I don't know, soon. And then, I don't think there's much room left on it. I got to figure out what the heck I'm going to do. For those of you that don't know, there's like 7 of us that are doing a collaboration on a painting. And James Gurney just had it, and he's sending it to me. And it's full.
Yeah, and it's supposed to go from you to one more person.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll come up with some sort of surprise.
You maybe do a maned wolf or a monkey.
Oh, a maned wolf. That's a cool idea. Oops, forgot to put it on another layer. Yes, yes, yes.
Will James Gurney do a course for your website? Gouache, maybe?
Yeah, I would love
planning on
gouache.
talking to him about that, so we're hoping so. We've got a little conversation going. I don't know if it'll be gouache. It'll be whatever he wants to do, but we're hoping to have a collaboration in the future. What bird of prey is the most dangerous?
What bird of prey is the most dangerous? That's a good question.
Did you do any Aladdin and Jasmine scenes in Aladdin?
I did some Aladdin and Jasmine scenes. I did a fair amount of Jasmine, actually. And I did the famous shot, supposedly, where Aladdin is saying good, well, whatever. He's saying something, everybody's saying, he's saying something that he shouldn't. I actually animated the shot. When I had it, he was saying, shoo, kitty, shoo, or whatever it was.
How old were you when you first saw Bambi?
Oh, 20?
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't see it till I was at Disney.
Oh, because the first Disney movie you saw was Robin Hood, right?
Yeah, that's the first one I saw in the theater. I love maned wolves. No, it's probably a little short. They're so elegant. Gestures.
Edwin asks, this could already be answered in your character design course, but can you include both humans and animals in a character design portfolio?
Oh, of course.
And
Absolutely, I recommend it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Julia says, it's World Elephant Day. I just found out from Tim Hodge. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. Aaron did some elephants earlier in the stream. Julia, you might have missed. And C Illustrator on YouTube says, Aaron, I don't know if you're reading this. I'm a freelance illustrator on Upwork, and your course on character design and watercolor really helped me a lot. Thank you.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. Thanks for saying so.
Hey, Aaron, last week I graduated from animation college.
Hey, congratulations.
What advice would you give newcomers in the industry who don't know what their next step should be?
Wow. I mean, it's been a while since I started out in the industry. I mean, it's always putting your best foot forward, blah, 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 blah. You know, but you just gotta, you gotta be patient, first of all, and just keep plugging away. You know, it might be difficult to get that first step in the door. But don't give up. That's definitely one thing. Nick, what do you got to say about it?
I was going to say patience in terms of, you know, people, you know, you're going to start at the bottom. That's just the nature of animation. You know, it is a career about, the whole careers are about patience. So the whole format, the way studios are set up, you're not going to typically come in and go right to being the lead supervising animator on something. You're going to start with little tiny shots, and they trust you. You know, you're probably going to, if it's 2D, you're going to start as an in-betweener or cleanup artist. You know, and that's okay. Be okay with that, because if you prove yourself at each step of the process, you'll be trusted to do more and more.
Absolutely, that's good. Good advice. Hey, I found a spot to fill that hole. Found a thing to fill that hole.
There you go.
I like drawing these maned wolves. Actually, I might be drawing the legs not quite long enough, actually.
Any chance of doing a mini course on drawing animal expressions? I struggle with brow and jaw hinge areas. Did you hear that, Aaron?
Yep, I'm drawing right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm drawing an animal expression.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's when I would say, hey, let's take a look at that.
Let's take a look at that.
It's okay. We can have comfortable silences too. That's fine.
It's really, I'm sorry, I'm going to elaborate on it. It's really about, you know, I think the same kind of rules that I use when drawing people, and I just apply them to the anatomy on the animal that I might be drawing. And, you know, you got to remember where the hinge is, the jaw hinge and all that. You were just talking about, you know, having trouble with jaw hinges. There we go. And once I get a decent, when I get a decent feeling gesture going, like I'm drawing now, like here, maybe I get rid of that. This is why I go so quickly, because I can get a better shape, maybe.
Maybe some river otter gestures.
Oh, there's a good idea. So then what I would do is for something like this, I'd knock it way back, take that gesture, use it, maybe jump over to my other brush. And you can always come in and refine it like I'm doing now.
Fun Film Animation says, hey Aaron, I just wanted to thank you for watching my flour sack animation on my channel where I was following your tutorial.
Oh yeah, great job.
And Ernesto says, I just pre-ordered your new course. What a great price. Thank you, Aaron. By the way, are you drawing from imagination or reference today?
It's all imagination.
Yeah, every single drawing he's done so far has been without reference.
So you can see once you get that gesture in, then it enables you to kind of then switch gears and go to, okay, I can add the details now kind of mode.
Aaron, have you ever used acrylic paint? If so, do you like it, and any tips when using that medium?
Yes, I have used acrylic a lot. I love it, and it's all about building up layers. I start with acrylic. I like to go from dark to light rather than light to dark like you do in watercolor. But acrylic is forgiving enough, you can do pretty much anything you want, because I'll go back and forth on it too. So, but I like to go dark to light. I usually lay in a big area, and then I just start finding the values within that area. And here we go. So now you can see kind of how the detail would work in here, like so. But yeah, it's all about laying down, start loose, lay down big shapes, and then you find your details through light and dark. And I work from dark to light. That's how I work. All right, so there's that one. What was the other one? Oh, and Otters?
Those are Otters, yep. I've got some other good suggestions too, but I'm sitting on those.
Let me see if I can remember how to do an otter. Not sure about the ears. I don't think I did the ears right. The ears might be lower.
Have you been to South Africa?
Never been to South Africa. No, I've only been to Kenya and Tanzania. Poor little guy.
Is that Max?
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Aaron and Vedanta have a 15-year-old toy poodle named
16-year-old.
16-year-old.
Yeah, he's 16. He's got a cough right now that we're getting taken care of. But the poor little guy, he's struggling a little bit. So once again, by drawing gestures, you can really get in and kind of have fun with it and not worry about the details. He's looking a little mischievous.
No Maxes?
No, this otter I'm drawing.
Sorry, I looked away from the stream for a second. Yeah, he sure is. Is it a river otter or a sea otter you're drawing?
These are river otters. Or at least I'm attempting to draw river otters. There, our little ensemble of otters.
Can you do a dinosaur gesture?
Let me see. I don't know. I'm not much of a dinosaur artist. Let me see what I can do. This one's getting full.
Can you show us the line of action on some of these gesture drawings?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it as I go.
Sometimes you start with a line of action shape, and sometimes you don't. I think it tends to be like what you're drawing.
Yeah.
And someone said, you haven't done any big cats yet.
I haven't. I guess you should have feathers, huh? Well, there's your gesture. This is all probably too back legs are too short. See, I'm not a dinosaur guy, but what's cool is because it's just a gesture, you can go in there and fix it real quick. Yeah, I probably made them too long this time, but that's definitely better. There's my attempt of a dinosaur. And don't ask me what kind it is because I just made it up.
Someone says it looks kind of like a velociraptor.
There you go. It's a velociraptor. Let me give him a little bit longer snout. Here. Bah, bah, bah. Actually, dinosaurs are kind of fun to draw. I have to do that more often.
News flash. Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Dinosaurs.
Aaron likes dinosaurs.
That's a lot of drawings today.
That's the second page.
Someone says a tiger jumping towards the viewer.
Ooh, there's a challenge. All right, I gotta do another set here. Oh, let me save this. Save as. What was the last one? Live stream gestures 2. I like the otters. The otters are my favorite. All right, let's put those in a folder. Let's turn those off. A lion or a tiger?
Tiger jumping towards the camera. Someone says, I'd also love to see you draw a Basenji, which is a type of dog.
A Basenji?
It's a breed of hunting dog.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, they're in the running for being considered the American Kennel Club's oldest breed.
Ah,
It's a little bit like an African wild dog. I want to let people know who might have just joined us late that next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the week from that, so 8 days from today, we've got our next live animation workshop. It's a paper animation workshop. It's going to be a whole day event. You're going to be able to tune in live. Tickets are limited, or spots are limited. Head to creatureartteacher.com/live and sign up. Aaron's going to teach you the fundamentals of animating on paper. We're going to animate it, shoot it, play it back, explain his process on flipping paper, and then if you're not able to tune in live or you want to rewatch it, you're going to be able to if you pre-register. So go to creatureartteacher.com/live and check it out.
check it out. That head's got to be bigger, but I'll get that in just a second.
Aaron, how would James Baxter, Glenn Keane, or Milt Call complement or critique your animal digital drawings today?
I don't know. I think they would like them. I hope they would like them. Milt Call would say they're a piece of garbage.
Glenn loves your animal drawing.
Yeah.
He's always encouraged.
Glenn's the one that really said, hey, I really want to see you animate something with your animals, which is kind of the inspiration behind Snow Bear.
And I know James loves your drawing too. He's always said really complimentary things. What's stronger, a lion or a tiger?
Well, depends on where you're talking about. The biggest, the largest big cat in the world is a Siberian tiger. They get up over 600 pounds. I think I got this going the wrong way.
Martin says that oil painting that you posted yesterday of the bear that you did in 1994 is really cool. How large is it in centimeters?
30 by 48, I think.
30 by 48 inches. How many is that in centimeters? Let's see.
Oh, well, it's like a meter is a little over 36 inches.
So it'd be 30 inches equals 76.2 centimeters. So it'd be 76.2 by 101.6 centimeters, Martin.
So you can see they can get a little bit messy because I'm always, as I'm doing my gestures, looking for the anatomy, looking for the most dynamic way of drawing something. But you'll find it. I'm finding it now. Here. Sometimes I want, maybe it's better to come out here. Like so.
If we send you drawings, do you offer critiques?
I don't. Not right now. I don't. Only because I've got thousands of people that want me to do that, and I just don't have enough time.
Yeah, we are
That doesn't
working towards being able to do stuff like that. We're very close to rolling out our Discord channel that we've been promising for a while for our members, and that's going to have sort of a community feedback section to it. And Aaron might pop in there from time to time and give critiques and reviews, which is another reason to pick up a membership over at creatureartteacher.com, which are buy one, get one free, which ends this weekend. But other than that, we're going to bring in also some of our other teachers from time to time, like Tim Hodge, David Coleman, Jenny Medved, bring in people to give feedback and critique as often as we can. The problem is there's a whole lot more of you than there is of us, and we would love to offer as much critique as possible, but
Something else that I do if I don't.
not enough hours in the day.
Yeah, it's true. If I don't want to ruin something, is I'll copy the layer, and then I'll just experiment with it on another layer. Like maybe I want this. That doesn't feel as good. I wanted to see if I broke that. If I break this paw out a little bit more. Get that negative space in there.
Joanna asks, can you draw a snow leopard with its tail in its mouth? I really think it's cute when you do that.
That's very specific. Let's see.
Do you ever do sculpture? That's a Twitch question.
Not really, no.
We do have some really great sculpture courses on our website by Tony Cipriano, who was a world famous sculptor. He does Disney maquettes, toys, theme parks, all kinds of stuff. He's got 3 courses on our website. 2 are in ZBrush, so they're digital sculpting, and he does sort of an intro to ZBrush. He's got one on how to sculpt monsters in ZBrush, which is great, like classic monsters like Frankenstein and a werewolf. That also comes with pre-built rigs to kind of start with. And then he's also got a really nice traditional clay sculpting course where he sculpts a female form, and that's a great one.
don't know what I'm drawing here. Snow leopards have huge tails.
Somebody said earlier, I'd love to see an animation course in Krita, and now I've got somebody saying they'd love to see an animation course in Clip Studio Paint. So here's the thing about our animation courses. If you go to creatureartteacher.com, we've got a number of animation courses on there. While Aaron works in TV Paint, they're not software-specific courses.
Exactly.
And that's by design, because there's so many different pieces of software out there that you couldn't possibly teach them all. So Aaron focuses on the fundamentals and the principles of animation. You can follow his courses on pencil and paper if you want. You know, that's how we've designed them. So don't let the fact that it's not Clip Studio in the course stop you from picking up an animation course, or that it's not Krita, or that it's not Toon Boom, or whatever you're familiar with. By their very design, you'll be able to follow them just fine. Someone says you should draw a ferret, and I was thinking, well, if you just add a face to that tail, it's going to look like he's...
Yeah, he's eating one. There we go. See, once you get your gesture down, then you can go in and draw more.
Someone asks, will the Discord server only be for paid members, or will it be public for everyone? So at least to start, it's only going to be open to members. And the reason for that is again, what we were going back before. We want to be able to give a little more personalized feedback or interact with a group. And so that's a good way for us to do it. Plus, it's kind of a benefit of being a member. You know, and that's open to both. It's going to be open to both monthly streaming and annual members. So we really try to build value with that membership. We may eventually open it up to more people, but we're going to kind of dip our toe in it and see how it goes, because again, it's all new to us.
All new. I wonder.
Someone said, I love how you had the lower jaw there going out a little, protruding a bit from biting the tail. That's what it would do. Can you maybe do a weirder animal like a vulture or a platypus?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could do an insect gesture. That's my attempt at an insect here. Put some wings on it. It was supposed to be an ant, but now it's something else. What was it, vulture?
A vulture or platypus? Please please draw a capybara. This is like gesture request day. You open it
I
up.
know.
And someone asks, are your classes pre-record videos? And if you have a question about the art, can you ask Aaron Blaze during the lesson? So no, our courses, other than our live events, like the one coming up next Saturday,
Yeah.
where we do have Q&A and direct feedback, all of the courses on Creature Art Teacher are pre-recorded. So they're intended to be like video books. You know, you learn at your own pace, you watch them as much as you want. You can rewatch something, we have some people that draw along with Aaron. We have some people that watch the whole thing and then go back and draw. We envision the Discord starting to offer a little bit of community feedback and, you know, with other people that take the courses, sharing your work with one another in a more centralized area. But it's not a Q&A based workshop. However, there are other websites out there that do that. Schoolism, they do a lot of like, you know, week-long workshops that are like online with feedback. It's something we definitely might offer in the future. But
Just not doing it yet.
well, the reason is those courses tend to be a lot more expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they do a lot because to give feedback to someone, you have to charge more because you have to spend more time, one-on-one time. We try to keep our courses super affordable
Yeah, that's our whole business model.
so that, you know, whether you're anywhere in the world and you can't afford to go to an expensive art school, hopefully you can get a good quality education at Creature Art Teacher. The Time Prophet asks, is there anything you attempted to draw and failed?
No.
Well, if they're the Time Prophet, I feel like they would know.
Exactly. No, you know,
You've definitely had drawings where you've,
I have drawings where I struggle for sure, but
and I've
there's
seen
definitely
you
a
abandon stuff.
yeah, absolutely. But I might come at it from a different angle or a different just way of looking at it. But yeah, you definitely get to a point with your drawings though where you can figure stuff out. I never give up on a drawing, that's for sure. I mean, I'll give up on a drawing, but I'll never give up on a subject matter. Let me put it that way.
Does your horse tutorial include mules, donkeys, and zebras? It does
No.
not. You do all the big species of horse, like and then draft horses and stallions, and you do a lot of the traditional types of horses.
Yeah.
And you even do cartoony horses,
I do.
but no mules or donkeys.
No mules or donkeys.
Although again, it would be very similar, just the proportions would be sort of different. Can you explain some of the muscles on the upper front leg of big cats? I understand it on humans, but the way it is shifted on those animals always wrecks my brain.
On big, say it one more time.
The upper front legs on cats. They understand how they work on humans, but the way they're shifted on big cats always messes them up.
Yes. Let me do this really quick.
Camilla asks, have you ever tried to mix animal species on a drawing? Yes, many times.
Oh yeah, many times.
He's done that on some past live streams as well.
So I wanted to draw one more.
If we have on Instagram, can we tag you in our art? Yes. Like if it's something you did for a course or something like that, yeah, absolutely. Doesn't necessarily guarantee that we'll always have time to respond, but we'll do our best.
Yeah, I love just sitting here doing gestures. I don't have to worry about details.
What's the difference between Eric Goldberg's and Mark Hens' animation styles, Aaron?
Mark Hen is much looser. Eric Goldberg is very, very tight, very methodical.
It's funny because if you asked me that, I would say that because Eric's known for the fluid.
It's very
more
fluid,
just,
yeah.
That's more just the genie, I guess. You know, he's so identified with the genie.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, there was really no cleanup required of Eric's work.
Gotcha.
Eric animates very, very clean. Mark, on the other hand, is a much looser. There's a lot of heart in there. I mean, Eric has a lot of heart too. But I'd say that's probably one of the biggest differences.
You tend to animate pretty tight.
Yes, I've tightened up as the years have gone on. I've tightened, especially for Snow Bear. I'm animating very tight because I don't want to do cleanup. What was the, I'm sorry, I forgot what the other question was now. Because I wanted to finish this first.
Let me go back.
Doggone it, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, the upper shoulders of a big cat.
Oh, yeah, the front limbs.
The
Yep.
front limbs.
And
So-
how the muscles work.
Yeah, so if we look at a big cat here, okay, so there's the head, the neck, shoulder blades. So what's happening under the skin is the shoulder sits up here like this. The shoulder blade sits on the side. Our shoulder blades sit on our back. And I'm just going to go into the bones first. And there's the shoulders. So their shoulders are basically out in front of them. Okay? That's the shoulder. Then it goes into the upper arm, which is here. All right? And then we go into the forearms. Then the wrist, which is got the ulna and the other one. I don't know why I can't remember the other bone.
The tibia?
That's on the leg.
That's the leg, sorry. Tibia was leg.
Radius, sorry. Gosh, I couldn't remember radius. I'm drawing the legs a little big relative to the head, but you get the idea. All right, so that's like that. So here's the shoulder blade, upper arm right here, this section, and then the forearm, wrist. I'm telling you this because I want you to realize the same thing on a human, okay? So now what we're going to see, if I draw that part in profile, there's the hump of the shoulder blade. Okay, now the shoulder blade, the trapezius muscles connect to it, going down the back. Okay, along with the deltoid muscles connect in there, kind of fold underneath. And but the biggest muscle coming off there is that trapezius muscle. Now the trapezius muscle on you is the muscle on the back of your neck that connects to your shoulder. If you pinch, between your shoulder and your neck, that muscle is your trapezius. And when you raise your if you raise your arm up to your side, raise your hands up to your side, there's two muscles you're using. You're using your deltoids, which is your shoulder, and your trapezius muscle, okay? When you shrug your shoulders, when you shrug them up and down, those are the trapezius muscles that you're using. They connect into your shoulder blades and up to the back of your skull, okay? And so that's what's connecting there. Now that comes down, we're gonna go into the deltoid, which is your shoulder. The deltoids are very small on a cat, okay? And then on the back, this is, we've got that's where I was telling you, the shoulder blade connects here with the shoulder right here. And then there's the upper arm right here. Now in the back of when you feel the back of your shoulder or back of your upper arm, those are your tricep muscles, okay? There's two heads to the triceps. There's the inner head, the outer head of the tricep. Same thing on the cat. There's a tricep muscle here that connects down, and then right along the armpit, there's a muscle that comes and connects down in there. Okay? Now, there's muscles in the upper arm, right up in here, that come down and connect into the wrist. Those are your flexors and extensors, okay? So the flexors are on the top of your arm, okay? Or I'm sorry, the extensors are on the top of your arm because those are the muscles that when they contract, they extend your fingers. They are the extensors, all right? The extensors and the flexors, and then the ones underneath your arm, those are the ones that close your hand, okay? That give you the grip and pull your wrist in tight. Flexors and extensors. And it's the same thing on the cat. They've got the same muscles. So that's basically how the muscles relate to a human. It's the same, they're the same muscles, just a little bit shaped differently. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense.
Someone said, I know you mentioned where the shoulder blade sits, but where does the collarbone sit on a four-legged animal?
Some of them don't have them. I'm trying to remember who has them. I can't remember specifically off the top of my head who has the collarbone. I don't know if they have them on the, because their shoulders are off to, are in front. I don't know that they need them. I'm trying to remember. That one I can't remember off the top of my head.
Did I miss a wolf drawing by chance?
Oh, no, I didn't do a wolf drawing.
You did sort of a cartoony wolf looking.
I did a maned wolf. Oh, yeah, and then the cartoony wolf. Let's see. How about a wolf trotting along? That's our dog, Max, just barking away.
Barking away.
I'm going to shrink that up a little bit. His butt got bigger. Got too big for his body. Easy. Meow. There you go. Smaller. Gesture drawing. I'll push the size of that head too. So he's on a trot right now. He's trotting along. I'm trying to keep that fluid line of action through the body. There we go.
YouTube comment, Max was barking because he wants to be drawn. You've drawn Max before.
I have.
No, Lily's home.
Okay.
That's why he's barking.
Oh, he's
No,
barking.
we know,
Oh,
we were just, it was a joke that he, yeah, we didn't.
actually, I do. Let me see if I can pull that up.
I can find it real quick. If,
I think I've got it. Why do you, when you type in a keyword, why does it give you everything?
you do
So
Max
weird.
and then filter it by kind, by image.
Like,
Is it
why
also-
do I have all this stuff?
Because those files probably have the word Max. in
There
them
it is.
somewhere.
That's the one. That's Max. That's a painting I did of Max. That's what he looks like, the little loudmouth. Oh, that one came out. I was demonstrating how to do fur on this one. I haven't seen this one in years. I kind of like this one.
Yeah, I like this one too. That actually was.
Let's put this one in the next book. I like this one.
Yeah, I was planning on it. That was with you did that and the Achilles ones with your brushes. We have a set of brushes on our website. That
Yeah.
we made specifically, and we sold a brush set, and you did these two paintings with them.
And here's this is Achilles, our other dog. I did these kind of back to back. These two images. They were the textured brushes. So that's Achilles and Max. Max is about 5 pounds. Achilles.
Yeah, in that, you don't get a sense of scale.
Exactly. Let me draw.
You should just.
Max is about that big next to Achilles.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. But yeah, so that's Max. There's Achilles.
Oh, greetings from Iceland.
Iceland. Ooh, Nick and I want to go there. Well, we all want to go there. Vedanta does too. But I want to go. I want to go get in the hot springs and just go explore the island. Eat some puffin. I'm kidding. People are gonna get mad at me.
Do you prefer to use shortcuts without a keyboard? Aaron's not a big shortcut guy.
I mean, I use
He
hotkeys.
uses hotkeys on the keyboard, but he doesn't use them on a stylus or anything.
No.
Time Prophet says we actually have a supermarket called Iceland in Britain. So maybe that person wasn't in Iceland. Maybe they were in the grocery store.
Oh, there you go.
Can you draw a rabbit jumping in the air?
Oh, let's see. I was going to draw another wolf, but let's see if I can do a rabbit jumping in the air. I'm searching here. I'm searching. We've got a rabbit named Robert, so I'm trying to channel my Robert. I call him Bob.
Oh, we got a ticket. Claudia forwarded it to me. It's someone telling a whole story. A guy named Terry Coolidge who wrestled against Travis in high school.
Oh, wow.
He went to Naples.
Naples High School? Yeah, that was one of our rival schools.
Yep.
We went to Barron Collier High.
Well, that's what it says, yeah, because he's got the whole rundown. Apparently Travis was the 1987 runner-up.
Yep. State
Champ runner-up.
Yep.
You wrestled too, right?
I did. I was a horrible wrestler.
Well, you're a lot taller than Travis, right? So
I was just a terrible wrestler. I could never string anything together. By the time I thought of stringing something together, I was on my back. I was a lover, not a fighter. But pound for pound, I was the strongest guy on the team. I just couldn't fight.
Aaron, will you do another live drawing video like when you went to the little farm?
Oh, yeah. We want to do that again for sure. Actually, we're talking about doing that at a horse farm.
Yeah, we actually, one of our annual members who tunes in for our Snow Bear live streams that we're doing twice a week, invited us. There's a horse farm nearby, and we are planning on taking him up on that. We're going to try to schedule, might do a live stream from a horse farm in the next couple of weeks if we can make it happen. Speaking of which, it's a good time to mention Over at creatureartteacher.com, we are running a buy one, get one free sale on annual premium memberships. And annual memberships to our website get you everything on the website, plus everything we release over the next year. So all of our drawing courses, animation courses, hundreds of hours of animal drawing courses, all the Photoshop brushes are included. Plus, we do these exclusive twice-a-week member-only streams on the making of Snow Bear, which is the animated film that Aaron is working on right now, that we've been developing for a while. And you can see the entire production process of that. So this weekend, the buy one, get one sale on memberships ends. So pick it up while you can, and you'll be able to tune into those extra streams.
Bingo. There's another little shot of the rabbit resting.
Would that be a member stream at the horse farm or a regular stream? That would be a regular stream.
Yeah.
But we are going to be doing, we're always going to have our Friday streams, but we are definitely going to be doing more and more members content. Really, but those are available to monthly and annual. What was your inspiration for starting animation?
Uh,
You needed a job.
I needed a job. Yeah, I got an internship with Disney because I wanted to work for National Geographic, but that fell through. So I found out Disney was coming, and I thought, hey, that sounded interesting. I thought maybe I'd be a background painter or something because I was more of a painter. I considered myself a painter more than anything, and I got in, and I was lucky enough to be matched up with an animator named Glenn Keane, who, if you don't know who he is, he's just one of the best contemporary animators in the world, and super inspirational. I remember sitting in his office and him talking to me about animation and all the possibilities of animation, and I was just so inspired. I fell in love with it, and the more I did it, the more I fell in love with it, and so the idea of being a background painter went away. And I just wanted to be an animator. And so here we are today.
Who are Eric Larson and Mark Davis, Aaron?
They are two of the 9 old men. Eric Larson was responsible for teaching a lot of people. He taught, he was Mark Hen. We were just talking about Mark Hen. He was Mark Hen's mentor.
Is it Tim Hodge that has a really good Eric Larson story?
Yes, yep.
That he tried to get a job with Disney, and then
Yeah.
he was Eric, because they were corresponding, right? That's what it was?
Well, I know
Or am I mixing it up?
Ronnie has one too. That might be, I'm not
Maybe I'm mixing up with Ronnie's story.
because I know they were corresponding.
Because they basically wanted to give him a job, but then found out he was still in high school and was like, no, you got to go
Yeah.
finish school.
Exactly.
Can't remember if that was Tim or, I think it might have been
It
Ronnie.
might be both of them.
But then Mark Davis also went on to design a lot of the
Yeah,
park
Bambi
rides.
characters and
But he also designed a lot of the Disney World rides.
yes.
He shifted over into Imagineering. Like he did a lot on the Haunted Mansion and stuff like that.
Doing Scared Rabbit.
Gabriel or Gabrielle, not sure, says, hey Aaron,
Hey.
It's really fun drawing along with you. I'm a programming student who's trying to learn art on my own. Greetings from Brazil.
Oh, right on. Greetings.
And Paulina asks, what are some good art books that you recommend?
You know what? I don't know. I haven't bought art books in so long. There's definitely some. Terrell Whitlatch has got a couple of great books. oh my gosh, what was the figure artist that I did? Why am I drawing a blank? Youssef.
Yes. Samantha.
Samantha Youssef. Fantastic art book.
If you're talking about the classics, The Illusion of Life,
Yeah.
Animator Survival Workbook, Richard Williams.
All right, I'm running out of steam.
Well, we've been at this for over 2 hours. You've been doing a lot of drawings.
I did a ton of drawings, but it was fun. That was a lot of fun. I think I'll put these all on a single image. But I really enjoyed doing this with you guys. And so remember, this is the basis for everything. Every time I started drawing a piece of art, character design, landscape, I don't care what it is, they start out with these loose gestures like what I've been doing for you today. And so I've got a full course on my website in pre-order right now on gesture drawing. I'm going to be taking you through everything I know, my whole approach to gesture drawing, whether it be animal, human, landscape, objects, caricature, character design, whatever it might be. I'm going to take you through, the way I think about it and the way I do it. And so it's going to be a lot of what we did today, but I'm going to be speaking more specifically about what I'm thinking when I do it.
More instructional. Too,
More instructional, exactly. So, so check it out because I think it's going to be a good one. I'm really excited to do it. And
you can pre-order that for 80% off, by the way, and the course comes out August 31st. So it comes out at the end of the month. It's just a couple weeks away. And,
yeah, exactly.
And if you can pick that up at creatureartteacher.com/gesture.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm yawning. But anyway, that was fun. I had a blast. I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. And remember, if you become a member at creatureartteacher.com, you're going to be able to join us as I draw Snow Bear and create that short. You'll be able to watch us make it. So that's a really cool benefit to that little added value that we wanted to give you guys. So go on out there, put some beauty back into the world. Have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. And I will talk to you later.
Yes, we'll talk to you later. And don't forget, head over to creatureartteacher.com/live and join us on August 20th for our Animating on Paper workshop. We will see you next time, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.